In this demo, we have a great tip for editors who are doing some substantive changes or development of a manuscript. To do this trick, we're going to use the navigation pane. As with anything in Word, there's more than one way to get to the navigation pane. The way you're probably used to seeing it is by opening the Find panel or the navigation panel using Control F. That takes you to a search and some search results. So we can see here in my dummy text that we see in a lot of my videos. But what we want to click here is headings. And that gives us the headings that are in the document. Right now they're all highlighted because it's showing me that this word button is contained in all of those places. I'm going to just clear the search pane to get rid of that. Now I promised you more ways of opening the navigation pane. I'll show those first, so I'll just close this. You can also open the navigation pane by going down to the bottom left corner and clicking on the page count. Opens the navigation pane already set on headings. And as I promised, a third way, on the View ribbon at the top here, in the middle area here where it says Show, you can simply click Navigation Pane. So what I have on the right here is a document that is styled with headings. That's in another video, how to apply headings. So we can see my dummy headings here, Cats B. I have a subheading right below it called Subcat, another one, etc. We see those over on the left in the navigation pane. In fact, when I click on one in the document itself, it selects that relevant heading on the left. So for example, if I click in Cats A, it has selected Cats A. Now on the left, we can see the structure of our document. We have a big heading, a subheading, Cats B heading, another subheading, a subheading again, and a sub-subheading, and then back to A-level headings. You can also, this is called the navigation pane, so you can use this to navigate, simply clicking on a section that you want to look at. And on the right, we can see that my cursor is already flashing at the start of that section. If I click on Cat C, for example, it takes us right down to that heading. The other useful thing for Windows users is that you can use this navigation pane to reorganize your document. So for example, let's say that we decide that this subsection here should come first. It should come before the previous. All you have to do is on the left-hand side, click that subheading and drag it up. Let go, and we can see that it's been rearranged. So to make that a little more obvious, if I click on Cat C, and we see there's one paragraph below that heading, click on Cat C, move it right up to above Cat B, and we can see that it's grabbed the whole section, the heading and all the content below it. Similarly, if I click on Cat B, it's going to grab all of those three subheadings and move them. So I'll move it to the bottom to make that apparent. And there we have it. So if you need to arrange whole chapters or sections, this is a really handy way to grab all that content and move it without having to spend a lot of time selecting the content, making sure you've got just the right content, and then scrolling forever, for days, to get to the top of your book or whatever it is. So a handy way for reorganizing. You can even take this navigation pane and move it where you would like. We see how the cursor changed to the four-way arrow when I moved to the top of that navigation pane. Now I can drag this and make it a floating box that I could then move to a second screen or place on the right or wherever I would like it. Very handy tool for Windows users only. To make the most of Word, get more tips like this from EIW365.com.